Howdy folks, Bodine52, hope you are well. Out for a beautiful ride in getting a chillier Michigan, but still out, not a cloud in the sky. And I've been thinking, there's been some conversations with Mrs. Bodine and myself, and two other couples that are friends of ours, about going on vacation together on a motorcycle vacation. Oh. Now, we love these folks. They're almost like family. And I've went on vacation. I've actually went on a cruise with another couple before, which was fantastic. But what happens if it goes bad? Is that possible? I know nobody could get annoyed with me, so it wouldn't be me, but have you ever gone on a vacation with another couple? What are the obstacles? What's good about it? What's bad about it? And has something bad happened to you that you don't mind sharing? Because I need to prep mentally for this one. Well, it seems like in this beautiful year of 2020, there hasn't been a lot of vacations. I happened to get out for a 4 or 5 day ride with a couple friends, which is great. And you know, what do you do when you can't go on a bunch of vacations? Is you kind of plan for the next year. And as I said in the intro, we have been talking about doing a ride, maybe out west, not sure, with another two couples that are friends. And we're kind of excited about that. And we've just kind of been starting to talk about time frame and, you know, maybe where we'd go and you know, first of all, I like to say that it's hard because there are a lot of folks that follow my channel and the other folks are motovloggers as well. You may know them. You may think you know them, but maybe you really don't. And it's hard as you talk about these things because, you know, so many people want to meet up with you or go with you. And, you know, we really want to be a little bit careful of that. I think there's, who is it? Itchy Boots, and there's a couple other people that always drop a video, like, after they left, right? And, you know, it's hard because you get in certain parts of the country and we become friends with people that follow us and say, hey, stop out and, you know, let's all have dinner or meet for a ride. Or it's really kind of tough to do when you're on vacation with other folks, and you want to kind of protect that, but you don't want to be a jerk either. So that's a struggle in itself. So we've all been talking about trying to find a way to not do that. But I want to know if you've ever gone out on a vacation with somebody now, whether you were on a motorcycle or you went in a car or you went on a cruise, whatever. I want to know how that went. Now, recently I've really been following Baggers and Brews, and they were actually on our Sunday night Fireside Chat with the boys, and these three guys are awesome. And they went out to Sturgis with their wives, a couple other friends, and just looked like they had a fantastic time. All get along great. They've been friends for a while, all live in the same area. But at some point, they had to bug each other a little bit, didn't they? I don't know. Maybe it's how long you go. Now, my mother always taught me that, you know, 3 days and 2 nights, you wear out your welcome if you're going to visit somebody's house. But if you're going on vacation with them, I think it would be cool, especially if you're on a bike because you're not in the car with them all the time, right? Now, let me say the people that we're thinking about going with are fantastic people, and we just are excited, even though it may be 9 months away. Just the thought of all of us hanging out together, and think it would be super cool. But there's got to be a bad part of that, right? Or is there? I mean, I guess when you're riding on your bike, you know, you're really just having dinner with folks and kind of hanging out at night, and maybe in the morning for breakfast. I think I mentioned that I went on a cruise with a good friend of mine and his wife, and actually, he goes on 2 or 3 cruises a year. And one cruise, he takes his kids. They're both teenage kids, right? So they were going on this cruise as well, even though they kind of do their own thing. Mrs. Bodine and I went, and I got to tell you what, we just loved their kids. And it was interesting because, there are some things we did together. We had certain dinners together. We went on a couple excursions together, but there's some that we did separately. Which you wouldn't want to do it. You wouldn't do that on a motorcycle ride, but it's interesting in trying to find a way to hang out with people, but not be with them every second, if that makes sense. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think as three guys, we're probably a little bit crazy to bring the women because, well, they'll probably keep us in line, and that's what we don't need to do. But really looking forward to taking some rides out. Love to get some destinations for you or from you. I've always wanted to go down, and there's always the Dragon, and a lot of the mountains in the Carolinas I'd like to ride. But after seeing all these Sturgis videos, I almost want to ride all the way out there. Take like 2 weeks. I know it's hard to get away from work for 2 weeks, but I know I can do it. And just see those roads, as fun as Sturgis looked. To me, it was about the rides that people were showing that I think is really cool. So we've been talking a little bit about that, but love to get some ideas where you see folks, where you would suggest that 6 folks on 3 motorcycles could go. And, let's assume it's a 7-day or a 10-day trip. So a couple days each way, and I know there's beautiful up in Maine and New Hampshire, and it's going to be summertime, so we're going to have to watch the heat a little bit. But really kind of looking forward to maybe doing that, just spending some vacation time with close friends. And it's amazing, there's times I think that Mrs. Bodine and I have gone on vacation, whether it's Mexico or cruises or wherever, that you like just kind of hanging out and not doing anything and not knowing anybody. I always think that's like vacation number 2, if you can get 2 vacations in a year at least, is I just think it's going to be really super cool if we can pull it off, to spend some time with great friends and ride motorcycles and see part of the country. And, of course, that we will bring you, I'll make sure to bring you all along and try to post videos at night. But love to hear your thoughts, just kind of something on my mind and something that in a crappy year that I'm looking forward to in 2021. Let me know how you are doing. If you are still out riding, I know a couple folks on the live feeds was saying it was still 100 degrees. Well, I'll tell you what, in Michigan, it's in the mid-50s now. Mrs. Bodine was giving me dressing advice as I was going out, saying, you better wear your chaps. And I'm like, nah, come on. And it's not too bad. It's a great riding, and I got these heated grips, and they kind of keep me warm. So, alrighty, folks, I have found the one guy that is going this way other than my motorcycle. It has a bunch of crap on the back that I hope I'm not playing and practicing my swerve techniques. That is it. Thanks, folks, for checking in the channel on this quick little video. Vacation with friends, pros and cons. Sure like to hear your thoughts. Thanks, everybody. Be safe on and off the motorcycle, and call a friend. Bye-bye.